All right, Kevin, in this video, we're going to focus on one area that you can get better as a hitter to make yourself a little bit more consistent and efficient. And I know you said this summer you've had a hard time with consistency, and the principle of hitting that I'm going to talk about right now is one of the reasons why. So we talked in earlier videos how hitting can be broken up into two phases. Phase one is our preparation to swing, and phase two happens when this front foot hits the ground and we actually swing. You see Chase Utley there, Bobby Abreu, his preparation to swing, front foot hits the ground, the actual swing. Well, the key in the preparation to swing is to be able to repeat the same movements pitch after pitch in sync with the pitcher. And so when we prepare to swing, there's two things that we have to do as a hitter, and they have to be consistent every single pitch. And one is a negative move, and the other is a positive move. And if you look at Bobby Abreu and Chase Utley here, their stances are a little bit different, and they're going to get to their landing point different. But once they get to that landing point, they're in the right spot to hit. But with Bobby Abreu, what he does is he's going to lift up this front knee and kind of bring his knee in towards his belly button here. And when he does that, his belly button goes back just a little bit, and he's loading the weight on the inside of his back leg, and that creates power. He's storing up power, generating power so that he can move forward and impart some force on the baseball. The second phase of getting prepared to swing is actually taking your stride forward and loading your hands back. And so you'll see here, he strides forward, and he gets to a good landing position, and the hands are loaded. And you can see here how far his belly button travels forward, and that just creates force. But the big point I want to make here is he does this same thing, slow, controlled, repeatable movements, pitch after pitch, no matter what pitcher's throwing at him. Now Chase Utley, he gets prepared to swing a little bit differently. He's simply going to lift up this front heel and kind of turn his knee in towards the center of gravity. See right there, the heel lifts. His belly button goes back just a little bit, and he's loading the weight on the inside of his back leg. And the next step in getting prepared to swing, he's going to take his stride and load his hands. And when he strides, it's a quick, under control, repeatable move to get to the same spot, pitch after pitch. Now, I'm going to pull up Prince Fielder and Albert Pujols because they do it a little bit differently than Bobby Abreu and Chase Utley does. You see again, both of these guys have very different stances, and they have different ways of getting to their stride position. Prince Fielder, Albert Pujols. So Prince Fielder, what he's going to do, you see him here in a stance position. His negative move is going to be a little backwards toe tap. So he's going to bring his front foot back towards his back leg, tap his foot on the ground. And when he does this, again, like Chase Utley and Bobby Abreu, he's just storing up energy on the inside of this back leg. The next thing he's going to do is take a stride forward and load his hands back to get to a good launch position. And he's landed. Now he's ready to swing. And he does this pitch after pitch after pitch, no matter who's throwing at him. Albert Pujols, a little bit different. Draw a little blue dot around his belly button here. All he's going to do is lift up this front heel and turn his knee in towards his back knee. See that right here? Again, like all the other hitters, he's storing up weight on the inside of his back leg here, and his belly button goes back a little bit. And then he's going to take his stride forward. You're going to see a nice positive move while he's loading his hands. Now he's ready to swing right here. You see his belly button comes forward, and his hands are in a good launch position. Now he's ready to swing. And Pujols will do that pitch after pitch after pitch. A series of slow, controlled, repeatable movements because we have time to get to this position before the acceleration of the swing starts. Now, the reason why I wanted to show you this is because part of your problem as a hitter is you don't repeat the same movements to get prepared to swing. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, in this video right here, you're going to take a backwards toe tap, and then you're going to pick your knee up, and then you're going to go forward. Again, you have two negative moves going on here. There's the backwards toe tap, and then there's the knee lift. And then you're going forward. Now on the right-hand side here, you're going to do the backwards toe tap, but you're going to stay nice and low with your stride. You don't pick the knee up as high here. So two different movements to get prepared to swing. Let's take a look at this one right here. In this one, there's a backwards toe tap right there. And that looks a lot similar to this one. But video number 6, you just lift your knee up and go. So you got rid of the backwards toe tap. Whereas in this one here, you were tapping and then going. So you're not repeating the same movements to get yourself prepared to swing. And as a result, you're not going to find a lot of consistency as a hitter. In this one here, less of a knee lift, shorter stride to get to swing. In this one here, a big knee lift and a stride. So what we really have to work on is to be able to find a series of repeatable, controlled movements that you can do pitch after pitch that are based on the pitcher's rhythm. It could either be the knee lift, it can be the backwards toe tap, or it can just be lifting the heel up and striding. But you got to figure out what that is and how you can be consistent with that, because that's going to make you a more efficient and consistent hitter.